Hello, and welcome back to more Let's Play Scratches. In the previous episode, I think we were finally able to unlock this drawer, wasn't it? Yes. So we managed to unlock this drawer, but we don't know what the code is there. I was thinking that it was going to be like the birth date of the sun, but unfortunately did not run into that as a solution. So we're still going to have to look around and figure out a code for that. The only other thing that we've ran into doing was trying to figure out how to access the grave of Catherine Blackwood, who is buried in the garden, but for whatever reason, we've just had no luck actually, figuring out where. Even though... Oh, don't be glitching. I just started the game. Come on, I just started the game. Why already glitching? I haven't even moved. Like, I'm being completely honest. All I did was load. See? This is exactly where it started. It's weird. Not even a minute in. Getting some glitches. Great, great. Fun times, guys. See, from what I understand, the corpse should be buried somewhere like right here, shouldn't it? Like right along here? Right there, perhaps? See? I don't know where I should dig. But it clearly should be like somewhere right here because the window would see like right there. You know what I mean? Like it should clearly be somewhere like right there. I'm confused. Where would this corpse be? No? Maybe it's over here? No? See, there's the chapel, which I don't think... Have we managed to get in there yet? I don't think we have, actually. Yeah, all of it's devoid of life. That's good to know. Well, I mean, sort of. We still haven't got a key for this place yet, though, have we? Yeah, it's still locked. Still very much locked. Car battery is definitely dead. If I should do something about the car myself, but I decided to let Jerry have a chance. Well, you see, that's great and all, but unfortunately, despite the fact that you want to give Jerry a chance, he's not making it here anytime soon. In fact, it's not even raining today, so why isn't he here? Did he give us a call saying, like, oh, the roads are still bad or something? Can't remember. Jerry? Let me think. Let me think. For the drama and very tempting box. I need to know code to open it. See, I thought that maybe there would be a date in here that might have had like the numbers that we were looking for that box, but unfortunately, I guess not. The only other thing that I can think of is maybe before we can actually dig up this corpse that we're supposed to be finding, or at least I assume we're supposed to be finding, I thought that maybe that we had to look out from the window up here, but this just leads to the nursery. See, and there's just nothing here. See, my best bet was thinking it had to do with the sun, but unfortunately there's just none of the numbers on here correlate back. No tags, no anything there. Just the doll. There's nothing here. See, there's no numbers in here. Except for the ones on this birth certificate. And we've already tried those, unless I put them in the wrong order. But see, you just can't really... mess with anything. Oh, we've never seen this screen before, but... still nothing really there. I was hoping maybe we could pick something up. Still not sure why it's glitching like that. It's strange. Can I look out the top window and perhaps see where this... No. See, I don't know where it expects me to look for this corpse. Or to dig for it, you know? Like, we've obviously seen the picture, so... Okay, so I looked it up in a guide, right? And... well, not a guide. I looked up a hint guide. Well, yeah, I guess a guide. I looked up in a hint guide, right? And it says in order... I was on the right track when I said that it was related to the kid, that the safe code was related to the kid. The issue is, I don't know how you were supposed to know this, but the safe code is the numbers on these blocks over here that make up the kid's name. Now, we know the kid's name starts with an R, which we can see is the number 5. How we were supposed to figure out the rest of the letters, I have no clue. But apparently it's the kid's name is Robin. R-O-B-I-N, I think. And there's an R here, which is 5. And then O is either 6 or a 9. I'm wanting to say it's a 9. But then again, on each block that we see here... oh, V is clearly 6, so yeah, that would be a 9. So we got 5, 9, and then I guess B-I-N for Robin, right? So 0, 9... that's another 9. I is 9 as well. 9, 7. So you're supposed to spell out the name Robin using the numbers, and that's 59097, and that's actually the case. The password to the case. So I don't know how you were supposed to figure that out, like, naturally, because that seems really it seems like a stretch, unless I missed a clue somewhere saying that would, like, point me in that direction, you know? But at least we know the kid's name now. It's Robin. We knew it started with an R, but we couldn't figure out anything else about it. Oop, hold on. Okay. So Logan's here.
Why am I here? Why are you there?
Well,
Where are we?
I can't remember what the last thing you knew about was. You know about the...
We climbed down the side of a house into a kid's room.
Yes.
We tried going outside many a times, but it was raining. The phone was dead. And yeah, we kind of just wandered from there. I think that's when I went to sleep.
Okay, so basically
3
what's
weeks.
happened... Basically what's happened since then, did you get to see the whole bit with the mask and all that?
I can't say I remember a mess.
Okay, remember how I made the comment okay, hold on. Remember upstairs how I said that there was the display case with the elephant tusks in it, right? In the gallery? And that in my dream I had moved the case, but in the actual game he didn't make any comments about it?
Right.
Okay, I ended up actually moving that case, and behind it, yeah, see, I ended up finally moving that case, and behind it is the mask that the guy was talking about, the cursed one, this one.
Right.
So, I finally managed to do that, and then that basically ended that day, if I remember correctly. And during that night, I went ahead and I journeyed down into the basement to find the source of the scratching and all that kind of jazz. And we ended
Wait,
up...
we went into the basement to find the source of the scratches?
Yeah, the scratching. The
It's the name of the game?
Yes. So we went to the oh. The most important part, I finally was able to use some matches to light up the fireplace so that it was
Oh, that
warm.
is.
But,
Why isn't that the first thing you told me?
well, you know, I was
That was the most
going over
important.
other things, and, you know, it just popped into my head. But, so we did all that, and we went into the basement to find the source of the scratching, and we walked into the furnace, right? Like, I shit you not. He just crawls into the furnace, and,
I didn't realize we were playing Sweet Home.
yeah, see? It's very similar to Sweet Home, but we walked into this furnace, and we saw, like, a crack in the wall, I guess? But, anyway, so
Very
in
good.
this crack, we saw a person walk by, which was
On the other side of your furnace.
yeah, someone like walked beside. The interior of the furnace was as dark as the mouth of a wolf. In any case, I didn't want to spend too much time near it. See, what's weird is he won't climb back into it, which I guess makes sense. But
You just saw a person inside of his furnace. I wouldn't climb in there either.
right. But we climbed in there, like scooted down there, and we saw a person walk by and from the furnace. And then we moved on to the next day, and it's not raining anymore. Now that it wasn't raining, I was able to get into the shed, right? And we grabbed a few more items. Like, I got a whole lot more items now. But, we were able to get another item, and we actually were able to get into the greenhouse and the crypt area. And basically, in the crypt area, we didn't learn much other than the fact that the baby's name started with an R, right? The one that died.
Right.
And so we found out that, and then when we got to the greenhouse, we were able to get a shovel and a key. And the key ended up going to the shelf that was still locked in the study, right? For the
Right.
desk.
Yeah.
So that ended up going to that. And then the shovel, I'm assuming, is going to be used to dig up the wife, Catherine Blackwood, right? Who is somewhere in the garden. Um, Now, we were
How do you know
also,
she's somewhere in the garden?
because there, remember how there was a maid who used to work here, a servant, who took a picture, who was a photographer, right?
Right.
She ended up, there was a newspaper article where we found out that she took a picture of Mr. Blackwood burying his wife in the garden, right? Or what, an object in the garden. Well, uh, we finally got a translated letter, right? Because there was a letter that we sent to our assistant back in, I think, England. Well, anyway, we sent her the letter to be translated. She translated it for us, and then we actually found out that there is, in fact, a secret cubby hole right underneath this bookcase here, which is the photograph of him digging up a hole for the body, right?
Right.
Which it shows her looking out of a window into the garden, and this is where the hole would be, right? So I'm assuming we have to dig a hole here, but I'm guessing I've tried going out there and digging several times, but the comment keeps being made, oh, I don't know where to dig. And so my
You have to
only
find the
guess,
correct coordinates.
my only
Or
guess
maybe
here.
use that picture on the ground.
See, I can't pick up the picture though. If I click on it, he doesn't even make a comment about it. You just can look at it for a split second. And then,
Strange.
like, if I go outside and dig anywhere, it says, oh, I don't know where to dig, kind of thing, you know?
Right.
My guess is, whenever you make progress in the game, time goes by, right?
Right.
I'm guessing that I won't be able to use the shovel until this shadow is in that specific spot. And then I'll know, oh, dig at the top of this shadow. Does that seem
That makes
logical
sense.
enough?
That makes sense. That also seems like it would be impossible to replicate in real life.
Okay, well, think about it this way, right? I actually just looked into a hint guide because I was stuck trying to figure out how to open. Okay, so I got a key in the greenhouse to open the drawer in the desk, right?
Right.
Inside that drawer was like a letter to Catherine from Chris Milton, the best friend, right? And there was also a box with a code on it. See? It's code.
Like a number code?
Yeah.
Oh.
See? And it's locked. And my first guess was, oh, it's probably going to be related to the kid, right? So I went over to the nursery thinking, okay, it's probably like the birth date or the day that it died kind of thing, right? And I'm going to show you, neither of those worked, obviously, but I'm going to show you kind of like what the answer to that was, and I'm gonna ask you like if that made any sense whatsoever. So like, remember how I told you in the crypt we found out that the kid's name started with an R?
I don't recall, but sure.
Okay, well in the crypt we were able
I'm
to
pretty
figure out.
sure the last time we played, we didn't know the kid's name, and we just kept making up new names for the kid.
Yeah, we did. Okay, well, when I got into the crypt, we found out that the kid's name started with an R. Well, apparently, piecing that together, there is an R right here on these blocks, right?
Sure.
It's got a 5 right there.
Okay.
So,
You think those blocks are connected to the
like
code?
I said, I used a hint guide, and it said to look at these blocks. It said, we know that the kid's name starts with R because of the crypt. Then
So you know it
there's
starts with...
Then there's these blocks right here on the ground, and the only name that would make sense is Robin, right? So that would make this 9097. But think about that, like general context, would you ever have pieced that together if there was no other hint leading you to think about that?
You have to be a detective, Zach.
Yep. Think
These
about it.
old
It's
games,
just a bunch of blocks on the ground, and
these old
nothing
games
leads you to
love
think
doing
about that.
You're
Nothing
supposed
leads you to think about that, though.
with these old point and click games, you're supposed to spend months playing just one game,
Yeah,
where you
and
literally throw your head against the wall so many times that you're trying to use a code found in a bunch of blocks sitting on the ground because you gave up on life.
yeah,
And
but
then
think
boom,
about it
it's right.
though. Like, it's just a bunch of random blocks on the ground. Like, no one would associate that with anything
Yeah, but that's
other
literally
than the fact that they
entirety-
had numbers on them.
Can I say that the entirety of Myst is literally just a bunch of stuff laying around that does not correlate?
Look, okay, in Myst, it makes sense after you read the books. Like, in the game, the books are the key to
You're right,
solving
you
it.
have to read the actual novel of Myst to understand the game. You know, it was like a combination between the two.
Yeah,
That would have
totally.
really ruined my enjoyment. Imagine if you watched Lord of the Rings, and it was just like, oh yeah, but in order to finish Lord of the Rings, you have to read through The Hobbit, and then play War of Shadows on the Xbox One. And that's the only way you'll find the true ending.
Oh, did I mess? Oh, it's a 9. My bad.
59071 or
9.
590.
It's 97. 59097.
Or maybe it's not.
Oh, there
Huh?
it goes.
It's empty. It's
Um,
a puzzle. It's seventh guest all over again.
yep, totally. Oh,
The
hold
rest
on.
is just icing.
And the rest is just icing. You're right. Ah, there we go. What is
That was
Oh, no.
useful.
Come on. We got another key.
And a bunch of
Money.
that yen down there.
No, that's not yen. I think
Pence.
it's like... Yeah, I think it's pence. Because we're in England, so that would be like pounds and all that.
Are we Sherlock Holmes?
Yes.
Oh wait, he's too busy being.
I actually
in-
can't remember our name. Is it Mike? Is our name Mike?
What
cannot-
an ordinary name for a video game character.
I think it's Michael. Let's speak with Jerry.
Oh,
Let's see if
well,
Jerry...
Michael's better. Mike is weird. Michael's normal for a video game character to be named Michael, but I don't.
Still
know
not
many
talking to Jerry.
It's a personal choice at this point.
Yeah, he's calling up Jerry. He's just like, nope, not talking to him today. Alright. It's 1 p.m. now, so we've made progress. It was noon. But yeah, you're basically now caught up to everything that's happened since you last
I
left
caught
off.
up when the screen turned on. Let's be honest.
Yeah, pretty much. So the only place that's locked at this point, plus the cross on there, is giving me the hint this goes to the chapel that we've not been able to get into yet. So let's go ahead and go over to the chapel.
How neat would that be if we had a key?
See, but
So-
like the corpse, it should be somewhere around here, right? And I'm thinking it's right here. Like if I had to guess,
That
it would be
make
right here.
sense.
But there's no shadow, so I'm guessing that's what he's waiting for, is like the shadow to be cast right here.
I mean, yeah, it makes sense, but at the same point, what does he have to lose?
Right? It's just like, what...
If
I
you
mean-
think something's there, why not just dig down?
Oh
a
yeah,
couple-
here's the greenhouse. I don't
like
think
if
we'll
he's
need
wrong,
to go back
he's
in.
wrong. But it's like, isn't it your property to begin with?
Exactly. We bought the house, so we should be able to dig wherever the heck we want.
We want to dig there and waste our time, then we should be allowed to dig there. I mean, I know it makes sense for a video game standpoint, but come on.
The area, it made me wonder about the secrets that had been kept safe and undisturbed in here for years. Yeah, I hear what you mean. Like, oh, is that a dead body? Not even inside the chapel did I perceive a peaceful environment. The deadly stillness was deeply unnerving. I'll have you know that the music is also a little unnerving, but I know I haven't switched it to where you can actually hear the music, so...
Oh, and here I thought the video game was just normally like this.
No, I know it's very quiet for you. I was too lazy to actually go in the settings and mess with it. So,
Even if you did turn it on, I would only be hearing like 1/4 of what it is.
well, all
So.
it is music. So, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. We have a cabinet here. Cabinet on the small loft contained items that seem to have belonged to a priest. Neat.
What's that doing?
It's a
How
Bible. What's a Bible doing in a place like this?
A Bible? In a church? What? Yeah, please,
Yep, it's a oh.
please give it a read for us.
My eyesight is not that good. I'll be honest. I don't know what that is. Is that like a stake?
It looks like either a stake or like a wooden nail.
A nail?
Also,
I think it might be a
stake.
nail. It was a heavy nail and very cold to the touch.
Nice.
Interesting. Well, I
So,
don't know what I'd need a nail
that-
for.
Think that nail is
Plot
going-
crucial?
in conjunction to the stake in the middle of the room.
I mean, it might have to do with this. That would be my only thought because I've never seen a place where I might need to use a nail.
Maybe you need to put the nail in the ground to figure out where you should dig.
I'll just toss it from the building. You know,
That's where I'll dig.
some kind of metal ring. Nail?
I'll put the nail through it.
That wasn't very useful. Rude.
Just not trying hard enough. Also, are we convinced that's a statue then?
Oh yeah, that's definitely not a real body. Chalice was lavish and pleasing to the eye, but sadly no
Okay, good,
use
because
to
our
me.
character was completely calm given the circumstance of an actual dead body hanging in front of him.
Oh yeah,
You think
that's really
they-
just a statue.
You think you'd at least mention like
Huh.
the weather, given the circumstance.
Right, right. No, he couldn't be buggered. I'm gonna guess I
So,
need to use the
think that's a
crowbar.
trap door.
Yeah, that's definitely. See, I just need to use the crowbar.
A chain.
Yeah, it's like there's a chain going. It's kind of like this could be moved backwards, if that makes any sense. It almost seems like this could be moved back. Oh, hello. Yeah, that's made of wood. Knock on wood. There's a large wooden statue of Christ looking after this holy place.
Well, at least we know who it's supposed to be.
So there's nails there. Oh, there's a nail missing here. Would you look at that?
But just one.
Just the one. Inserted in the hole.
So does that mean we're going down now?
Well, nothing moved, so
It's just an elevator. It's gonna make us go down.
that's what I thought, but nothing moved.
Maybe there's another nail.
Maybe.
Maybe we gotta rearrange the nails.
I can't think of anything. Oh,
Here's the
maybe
plunge.
maybe I need to use this on the crown. Oh, come on. Wasn't very useful.
That was a way better idea than my original idea, which was to use the plunger on his face.
Oh, this is not a plunger, it's oil.
Oh man, it looks like a plunger, but
It
I
doesn't need to be
specifically
oiled.
remember when we picked up the
Maybe I need to
oils.
catch him on fire. No, okay. Clean him up.
I'm no pyromaniac.
Check for a pulse. Couldn't hear anything out of the ordinary.
It's a piece of wood.
Right. We inserted a nail.
Well, we got the nail, then we got rid of the nail. I guess we can leave.
Hmm.
Pretty useful to me.
I mean, you're not wrong. Not sure what it's getting at. Henry. I don't know. Maybe this is supposed to give me a hint. The head's circled. Maybe.
Well, that's just actually the painting.
Head's circled. Maybe.
No, it's just actually the painting.
It's just the painting.
Everybody who painted religious pictures always circled his head.
Yep, everyone's got circles around their heads. It's true.
It's to show his benevolence.
Anything missing here? No.
Nope, the nail's there.
Thank you.